Hi everybody, welcome. My name is Cindy Stockdale and I am the owner and operator of Stockdale Solutions. I do lots of other things, but that's kind of my biggest role right now as virtual administrator. Anyways, so I'm here today to review the Danielle LaPorte, the Desire Map planners. And I've been using these planners now for a couple of years. I've used the weekly as well as the daily. I love them both for totally different reasons. Anyways, I'd love to share them with you because they're a great business tool, actually. All right, so here we have this coming year, 2018. This is the weekly edition. What will I do to feel the way I want to feel? And then this is the daily edition. I think this year, this one also came in a beautiful pink color. I chose teal. It's the kind of girl I am. So you can see between the daily and the weekly, there is obviously a size difference. The weekly is smaller, a little bit more compact, thinner for sure. And I chose like two different colors so you can see, but I believe the weekly also comes in a different color. I like the black and gold, is very classic. Anyways, so we'll go over the weekly first. This is actually a planner that I have ordered and I'm going to do a giveaway, so you can stay tuned for details on that. But the whole premise of Desire Map, if you're not really familiar, is how do you live your life according to feeling the way you want to feel. So rather than living your life according to necessarily like to-do lists that never end or things that people think you should be doing, it's like, how do I want to feel? So what you do is you go through a little bit of a section and then you figure out what your core desired feelings are. And what's really great about the journal is it keeps you tapped into those through every day, throughout the week, so that every day you can be like, you know, one of my core desired feelings is to feel abundant. And so how do I feel abundant in my daily life? And if I'm not feeling abundant, what can I do right now to make that different for myself? It's a very powerful tool. So great tool. So this is the weekly. So you can see it's got a nice strong elastic, and I will mention I've had these again 2 years in a row and I've never had any part of the planner break at all, or I'll use the word thrashed. Like it holds up. It's really nice and sturdy. So we have a beautiful thick cover here, nice spiral bound, and it lies flat, and it also does this, which is really awesome. So you can fold over and just come to one small page. What will you do to feel the way you feel? So juicy. So you flip it open. This is the beginning, just a little intro. Nice message from Danielle, who always has something loving to say. Okay. So here we're at the beginning of the year. And if you can see there, it starts to ask you, what will you do to feel the way you want to feel in 2018? So looking here, you have a place to write down your core desired feelings, as well as your goals and intentions for the year. And then a place to start to record and brainstorm how you're going to fulfill those goals and intentions. So then, moving along to the next page, we have a full 2018 calendar, 2019 calendar, and then a great calendar for every month that begins the month. And here you'll see some prompting words and a great place to kind of plan out bigger events that are going on. The other thing I really love about this planner is it's got these tear off tabs in the corner, so you can tear them off and then flip to exactly where you are in the planner that week. Okay, so here's our first visual of the week in the planner. See, here you can write down your core desired feelings. So I would often put them here. There's a great space here. And then 3 things to get done this week. Every day you have a space to write down what's going on, and then a to-do. And what I really, really love about this planner is how there's all these little prompts. Okay, so what are you going to do today? Or like, how do you want to feel? Prioritize pleasure. And then all these juicy bits down here too, like joy is power. So the week is set up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday here down at the bottom. And so of course you'll have this throughout the whole structure to the next month. the weeks, and then at the end of the week you can do a little review. So my core desired feelings are etc. My soul prompt, so getting you to think a little bit, stop doing. I love this. It's good to remind yourself what you should not be doing on a regular basis. Things you want to shift or change, transform, and then gratitude. And so important, right? Because one of the things, like I'll use again the example of abundance. It's like if you want to feel abundant, even gratitude for the contrast of abundance, so that you can really start to hone and focus what it is you want to be growing in your life. And then this great page, ideas, desires, wisdom, just to brainstorm. So that's the structure, and that repeats itself every week until the next month, where then you have an opportunity to look at the calendar, write down your big ideas, and then again to the next week. And that continues on until the very, very back. You have this beautiful thick pocket where you can stash stuff in. And if you're like me, you like to stash stuff. And so you can close it, use your elastic to keep it closed. And the weekly is beautiful. It's really nice and compact, fits well in your purse, or, even if you don't carry a purse, it's easy to stick under your arm. Really beautiful product. Okay, so I had the weekly first, but then I switched to the daily. And the daily is a little bit larger. It gives you a lot more space to write in. Much thicker, a little bit bigger, like I showed you before. Also still very sturdy, nice thick cover, good elastic. But the thing that I'll show you that's a little bit different, so the front of the planner is the same. You have your visiting for the year. What's your plan? What are you working towards? How do you want to feel? 2018, 2019 overview, month overview. So all those things are the same. So this is what I like, is at the beginning of every month, you have a monthly check-in. And so what it looks at is, what are your core desired feelings? What are your intentions or goals for the year? How are you going to realize those through your core desired feelings? And then you have this page to jot down. I love this. This is a really great way to every month just to check in. What were the intentions that you set at the beginning of the year? And it's totally fine if they change and transform and grow and expand, or you're like, I'm over it. So that every month before you can begin, you really tap in. What is it? How do I want to feel? What is it that I want for myself? And how am I going to get there? So, so powerful. Okay, and then, so we move to the day. I'll just hone on the day. So the day gets a whole entire page. Sorry, I'm trying to fold it. Let's go up here. So place for your core desired feelings, soul prompt. I love these prompts. They really, really do it for me. Every day, like imagine asking yourself, what is your greatest desire today? And it changes all the time, right? So juicy. And then you can put your schedule here, three things. So here, respect yourself. So what are 3 things I have to get done today? What are some other to-dos? What are things I can stop doing? Want to change, and gratitude. And again, these 2 are probably my favorites. And then that continues for every day, same pattern. On these beautiful little quotes, lack of passion is fatal. True story. Oh, and this is what the weekend looks like. So you get a column for Saturday, column for Sunday. And then that continues on until the next month, where you have the whole entire month again, and you get to do your monthly check-in. So that goes on through the year, and again, tearing off these little corners. And again, the little corners have little words. This one says sensual. That's so juicy. Just little prompts, get your brain working. Oh, there's some information in the back too, if you want to have a peek at that. This is about the Desire Map course, how you find out your core desired feelings. Danielle's great new book, White Hot Truth. I just love it, the book. It's just a cut to the shit kind of book. It's so good. I highly recommend it. Truth bomb decks, those are juicy. I like to run around town and leave them on people's cars. Fire starter sessions, so gearing up in your business, about Danielle, and then this nifty little pocket. So, I mean, what can I say? I've used these planners for 2 years. I absolutely love them. I suggest them to everybody I know. And I just can't overstate how wonderful it is in your life to be able to be living from how you want to feel day to day, rather than, oh, I got to cook dinner, or I got to clean, or I got to pick up my kids, or I have to finish with this client or do this meeting, or it really is just like, oh, today I want to feel joyful. What am I going to do feel joyful? Maybe I'll take 15 minutes and go sit in the park, or go for a walk, or get on the floor and play with my kids, or put my headphones on and listen to my favorite song. And then each and every day you start to really embed your life with that beautiful richness. It's so gorgeous. Anyways, so highly recommended. The weekly planner giveaway I'm going to do on my Facebook page. My company name is Stockdale Solutions, Stockdale. And if you can send me off a like, and then you can find me on Instagram too, Cindy E. Stockdale. Maybe make a comment, tell me why you need it, and we'll go from there. Do a big draw. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.